Oh, I'm coming at you with a new review for the Real Housewives of Potomac. This episode is Shades of Betrayal. Shades of Betrayal, y'all. They start out this week with the girls at the pool just chilling, relaxing, having a few drinks, just having a good time. And then someone says something about Candace singing at a wedding. Candace serenaded Chris at their wedding. So they get her to do like a little music video performing it right there at the poolside. So it looked like Giselle, Robin, and Karen were all into it. Wendy was moving. Wendy was rocking with it. And then Ashley's sitting there on her phone. Did y'all see that? Ashley's sitting there like she's so bored and so unimpressed, and she's sitting there on her phone. So as soon as Candace stopped singing after she did her little performance, the other girls were screaming and yelling. And Miss Ashley says, "Oh, I have to go to the bathroom. I have to go to the bathroom." So it was like obvious, Ashley hating. She ain't nothing but a hater. It was obvious, like right then, that she couldn't give the girl props on the singing. And it is a cute little song. It is cute. What else happened in that scene? That's about it. Ashley was acting very immature and childish. The next scene, they're at dinner, y'all. They're at dinner outside. It's like an outside seating area at night. And the girls sitting up there talking about texting photos to their men. They're talking about, oh, when's the last time you texted a sexy photo? And what about you? And da 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 da. So they're answering the questions. And Candace has to go, well, like they say, she got to put 20 on 10. And she got to say, oh, I'm going to send some to Chris right now. So she pulls up the tablecloth over her head and is allegedly texting pictures to Chris right then and there. So that was a bit much, like, that was a little extra, in my opinion. The next thing is the girls are riding in the little sidecars, riding through Madeira, Portugal. And it looks like they're having a good time too, y'all. They get to see the sights, see the countryside, see the mountains, so they had a good time with that. And they rode the little sidecars to get to this bar. Now get this, they get to the bar, all is well, they chilling, having a good time. And I think it was Wendy brought up the fact that Karen's pictures, well, Robin had presented the pictures for the website. And they're going through and they're looking at each picture. Oh yeah, girl, you did that. Girl, oh girl, you went in your bag. Girl, you turned it. Girl, you broke it up. So they're going down the line talking about how people's pictures look so good. And then Wendy's like, hold on, wait a minute, where's Karen at? And Robin talked about oh well, we didn't think the pictures were right or they didn't look right or whatever. So shady, y'all. All Robin had to do was pull Karen aside. You get that? Don't talk about it in front of all the girls. Don't do it. All she had to do was pull Karen aside and ask her whether she would like to take part in another photo shoot. That's it. And it could have been just a private conversation between the two of them. No one had to know. But for her to just bring it out and then even not telling her that she's not on the website, she could have said that privately. Even if Robin didn't want to give Karen the opportunity to reshoot the picture, she could have just still told her, look, I did not select your pictures because they don't look how I want them to look, blah, 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 blah. But either way, that's shady. You get to, you're at a bar, everybody's chilling, having a good time, dressed to the nines, right? Oh, you're not in it. So Karen, she handled like a G, like you knew she would. And she was just like, okay, next. That's kind of, I like that one. Like Duchess Kelly Love always used to say, next. So that's how Karen handled it. Like it was really nothing of any importance to her in her life. It was a non-factor, as Evelyn would say on Basketball Wives. So anyway, they get through that. The next scene is what? They got this sexy party. They're supposed to be all dressed like, women, strippers, entertainment, exotic dancers, whatever. And so they, they looked cute and everything. Everybody looked all right. But the only one that turned it, when I say turned it, she turned it. The only one that turned it was my girl Candace. When Candace went all out, she went in her bag with her little cute little outfit, and it looked nice on her too. It fitted her, and it fit her body really well. So she had the sizing down and everything. Now Karen, the grand dame Karen, came in there like she was just going to like some sort of business meeting or maybe a conference or something. Um, who else? Wendy came in there like she was going to a conference. Robin was going to a conference. Like no one really turned it on that level except Candace. Ashley tried. She tried it. But Candace really looked good. And then they sitting there, y'all, asking each other, do you do this? And when's the last time you did that? All these personal questions, y'all. I told y'all last week, I have no interest in that type of stuff when it comes to my friends. None. Period. So anyway, they're sitting there answering the questions and, kind of like private, intimate things. And then somebody brings up, and then they're dancing on each other. Ashley enjoyed that so much. I think Ashley was dancing on Karen, and Ashley was dancing on a couple of people. So they did that little part. Well, finally, I think it was Wendy. Wendy's always the one asking these questions, y'all. That's why I like her. I'm starting to like Wendy because she's the one that brings up these questions that need to be answered. So she goes, well, what's up with the affidavit? Ashley at that time tells Candace, oh, by the way, I'm filling out an affidavit on you where I'm going to talk about when you pulled the knife on me. Remember, they're supposed to be girls now. They're supposed to have put that all to the side. And they're supposed to be working on their relationship now and not looking at the past, right? Well, it's obvious to Candace at this point that all that was a bunch of, it wasn't real. So, of course, Candace gets upset. She goes all the way left. Ashley says, well, I have to be concerned about Monique. I want to make sure nothing happens to Monique. And Candace was like, well, you're not worried about what happens to me? I thought we're supposed to be girls too. So Ashley was wrong for not telling her from the rip. She should have told her right off before they even went to Portugal. Look, this is what I'm doing. This is why. That's what you do when you're mature and you're grown and you know how to handle your business. Before you go on this trip, let the girl know. And Candace probably would have decided not to go at that point. But why would Ashley wait so long? And she's got the girl Kiki with her. The girl's thinking that they're still friends, they're still girls. And she's filling out a character affidavit on her? No. And I told y'all last week, this all goes back to Michael. Ashley don't really like Monique like that. She don't really like Chris like that. She only is like playing this game, supporting them because they didn't pour any tea on Michael when he was accused of being inappropriate with those cameramen and producers on Bravo. Remember that? So Ashley is nobody's friend, really. When you really think about it, she's not really loyal to any of those girls. She's loyal to Michael. That's it. And so Candace was upset. She talked to Karen about it, Karen Huger, and Karen Huger was acting kind of shady, talking about I know something y'all don't know, and that's why I'm not mad with Monique. I'm not dragging Monique because I know something y'all don't know it. So everybody was like, well, what do you know? Well, yeah, what could it be? And come to find out, all it is that in the police report, Candace admitted that she pulled Monique's hair. Now that's self-defense. Monique pulled her head down. Candace pulled Monique's hair in self-defense. So, that was deceitful and deceptive on Karen's part because she's making something that's self-defense, something that's innocent, self-protective, and changing it into something that it was not, and sensationalizing it. So we know from politics, people do that and it's not cute. So Karen was deceptive. She's trying to tell them that it's some dirt, some tea that they don't know about in order to make Candace look bad. But in all actuality, it was nothing. She was trying to defend herself. So Karen Huger, I didn't see it for her on this episode. And then Giselle and Robin said, and I don't really see it for Giselle or Robin. Y'all know that. But they were like, Karen, you were on the wrong side this time. You're on the wrong side. And I thoroughly agree with them. Ashley is up to no good, sneaking, sliding, dipping, and diving. And it's all about her husband and the rumors surrounding him. And like they say, where there's smoke, there's fire. So if she has to run around, plot, plan, scheme, play chess, not checkers, about Michael, what is the actual truth? There's something there, y'all. There's something that they are hiding. So again, if I was Candace, I would leave Ashley alone, definitely. I would leave Monique alone. And I would leave Karen Huger alone too. Because what is this deal that she's all of a sudden so committed to Candace and Ashley? I know you can be friends with more than one person. Adults do that all the time. Adults are friends with friends that don't like each other. But this right here with the making up the thing about I know something you don't know, the not being real sensitive to the fact that Ashley, told Candace this and could have told her this the whole time, had her kikiing with her, had her trusting her, had her thinking they were girls, and then boom, I'm signing or filling out a character affidavit on you. You see, so something about Karen Huger not calling Ashley out on that, or not saying, at least saying that Ashley, that's wrong, that was dirty. Some kind of way, Karen Huger, she became more like Ashley this week. I think she went to the underhanded, shady, deceitful, deceptive part of their personalities today. This week. So let's see what happens next week, y'all. But anyway, this was a cute little episode. It wasn't like, the best episode that there ever was, but it was cute. It had some good parts to it. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. Did y'all like it? Did you hate it? What do you think about Karen Huger? Her position? What do you think about what Ashley's doing? What about Candace? What about Monique? So hit me in the comments and tell me what you think. Also, like the video. If you like the video, like the video. And also subscribe. And to subscribe, just hit that little bell with the two things on the side. That's what you do. All right, y'all. I hope y'all had a great, wonderful, safe Thanksgiving. I hope you ate a lot of food, had a good time with your families and your friends, and maintained the safety measures that we know we have to do. Hope y'all had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I will check y'all back here next week with the next episode of Real Housewives of Potomac. And I was trying to do The Undoing. I really was trying, but y'all, I looked it up and I see that they are an HBO limited series. So I'm like, no, I'm not going to get all wrapped up, all involved in the characters, the storyline, the plot twist, all this and all that, the symbolism, the metaphor, the symbolism, all that. And then it's only one season, because, you want to know, well, what happens to these characters that I've become attached to. So as y'all see, I try to do a couple reviews on The Undoing, but it's real slow. It's hard for me to be into it, be fully engaged, because it's really, really slow. And I find myself falling asleep and waking up and rewinding, and falling asleep and waking up and rewinding it. So number one, it's kind of boring to me. It doesn't pull me in terms of my attention. And once it gets my attention, it doesn't keep my attention. And then number three, I guess, 1, 2 is it's boring. And number three is that it's only one series. One. So I don't think I want to waste my time getting involved if there's no continuation of that storyline. But anyway, y'all, have a wonderful evening. I hope your Thanksgiving was blessed and safe and wonderful in every way. And I'll see y'all here next week with the next episode of Real Housewives of Potomac.